What up, everybody? Welcome back to the Model Works and a new year, 2016. Happy New Year to everybody. Since I haven't made a video in the new year yet, hope everyone had a good new year and is off to a good start so far. Wanted to do just a little update. Maybe run just a little bit long. Got a few things to talk about. Kind of wanted to make this a Tom Daniel update. I don't have a lot to show you as far as completed parts. I have the engine done. I have most of the parts ready for assembly. Pretty much everything on the chassis, the frame, everything except the suspension. I've de-chromed everything, and I haven't got the de-chrome suspension parts yet ready to go. I still have to decide, what I'm going to use as far as either metallizer or something else. So, but I have a couple of new toys. I got a new product to show you, talk to you about. One of the new things I have is a new paint booth, because my paint booth that I had and have had for the last 3 years, a little better than 3 years, decided to turn in its 2 weeks notice and quit. So, and it's most of you've seen my videos. It's the small portable paint booth that a lot of you have. I've got my money's worth out of it, because it's been used every week, usually 2 or 3 times a week at least. So, I've more than gotten my money's worth out of it. And I've already replaced it with one just like it, and I gave my other one to my stepson. He builds models a little bit, and what I think I'm going to do is just buy because he's not into it like I am. I mean, he can build a model or two, and then he's ready to do something else. So I think I'm going to I think I'm going to buy either an oven hood exhaust fan or excuse me, a exhaust fan in the bathroom, and just mount it to the back and use it. He's been using it anyway just to do light sprays and what have you. So, but anyway, I've got that replaced. I've got a couple of new airbrushes I'm going to show you in just a minute, and I want to talk to you about what you see on the bench there in front of you. I know you know what that is. Those of you who are seasoned builders, and even though some of you who are not seasoned builders and have tried, what you see there is craft acrylics. Not surprising to see craft acrylics on my bench. What might be a little surprising to you is where these craft acrylics came from and who makes them. So I will turn this one around and show you. Well, I'll turn all of them around and show you. You see, that is the Testors. You're not seeing things. That is the Testors logo on these bottles. I was approached by email about a month ago from a young lady that from their marketing firm, asking could they had seen some of my videos using craft acrylics and their other products, and said that they were going to get into the craft acrylic market to compete with the Ceramcoats and Martha Stewart's and the others. And would I give them permission to use one of my videos? It was I think it was the very first one I did, the one that's got like 60,000 hits or whatever. But anyway, I said, yeah, sure, no problem. And then the next day I got an email just right back and asked, would I be willing to give a review of their craft acrylics in return for getting some of their product. And I said, they sent me the green, the engine red, which are 2 matte craft acrylics, basically flat colors. They sent me silver and deep plum metallic, and they sent me 2 of the products that they call glitter burst, which are real heavy flaked glitter paints. And I don't know if you can see that. But what I thought I would do with those is maybe do a like a 60s gasser, street gasser or something like that. Some of those gassers from back in the old days were, or even some of the fuel altered cars were had some wild paint jobs. So I thought I have not tried these two products. I've tried the others. They lay down extremely well. They are super smooth when they are thin just right. They mix really well with Fusion. And that's what I'll be using. I'll be using a silver metallic as my body color for the Tom Daniel cop out. It will be a silver. It will be a silver metallic, and I'm going to be using some decals that I had in my decal stash. They do real well with their acrylic, Testors acrylic thinner. They do real well with it. What I'm going to do is when I shoot the body of the cop out, I'm going to do it on camera here at my new paint. You can see my new paint booth, my new airbrushes, and new paint. Those are not, or at least as of a couple of weeks ago, were not available to the public. They were going to unveil those paints at the CHA show, the Craft Hobby Association show, which I think was last week. I believe it was the 7th. I believe it started on the 7th. I believe it was what she told me in the email. They were going to unveil it at that show, and then I think they had a couple of big chain stores that were going to, or a couple of big chain stores that were interested in it. That she did not name those stores, so I don't know. I don't know if Hobby Lobby is going to be one of them. But Michael's, I don't have a clue. She didn't say, and I didn't ask. So, but be kind of looking forward if you're if you like to shoot craft acrylics, and there's a lot of anyhow. The other thing I wanted to show you was I got 2 new airbrushes, at least 2 brand new airbrushes, as a matter of fact. Here's what I got. This is the Master Airbrush from TCP Global. Control back here with this knob. You just unscrew it all the way tight. All the way tight. The trigger doesn't move at all. And the more you open it up, the more the trigger travels. Quite naturally, more paint. So when you get that set, you open up this valve here. The more you open it up, the more air and the wider paint pattern you're going to shoot. So once you get your flow set of paint, your airflow set, all you got to do to shoot is just pull the trigger all the way back and go to town. For the price, this was $70. You can't beat this for the price because it is a hoss of an air. It atomizes the paint. I mean, just absolutely excellent. It is easy to clean up. It is easy to take apart. It is easy to put together. This particular model is the G79. It comes with 3 nozzles, 3 air caps, and 3 needles. 0.3, 0.5, and 0.8. Also comes with 3 cups. Now this is the intermediate cup, and I'm not sure of the millimeter. And I've got the stuff put up, and I don't want to get it out. I will do kind of a review of the gun and show you everything that comes with it down the road. And I'm going to be using it to shoot the paint on the cop out, the Tom Daniel cop out. Now, those of you who know me know that if 1 is great, 2 is even better. So, along with that one, I went ahead and bought the model G79, which is the fan cap model, which is a cap that is much like, end cap that is much like a full-size paint gun that you would use in a paint shop on a one-to-one car. It also comes with not only the fan cap, it comes with a round cap which just shoots a round stream of paint. Also comes with a 0.3 and a 0.5 needle and nozzle with it as well. Also comes with 3 cups. This is the intermediate. What I also bought for these is the moisture cap. This is the moisture trap, rather. This is the moisture trap for the Iwata, for an Iwata gun. And these moisture traps, they're kind of pricey. They're like $30, but they are sold at Hobby Lobby. So if you've got your with your coupon, you get it $17. You've got a moisture trap. And all it does, and the hose that comes with it, I bought the Quick Connect end piece that goes on the end of the hose. Now, this fitting and the end piece on this hose does not come with these two guns. Now, I watched Ray 1965. I know at least one of the guns he bought. It did have the quick connect with it. Now, the G77, the G79 does not come with the quick connect. You have to buy that. And Hobby Lobby has, at least my Hobby Lobby has, the moisture trap and the quick connect pieces as well. So you can, you're using one gun, and if you're doing some small part spray or whatever, and then you want to shoot, you've got your other gun set up maybe for, to spray your chassis or your body, whatever. You just, hey, undo. There you go. You're ready to go. And like I said, I've shot both of these guns. They are both of them just absolutely fabulous. I love them so far. $70 a piece. And the one thing about this gun, the one with the fan cap, I ordered it, and when it arrived, I looked at it, and it was really scratched up around the logo, and there was a lot of scratches and residue all around the trigger where the trigger travels, and it looked like it, somebody had called them up and told them. I said, look, this doesn't look like anything like the other one that I got from you. It was immaculate. You could tell it was brand new. No, not even a spot on it anywhere. So the guy said, well, take some pictures of it and email it to us, and we'll decide. So I sent them some email pictures, and the next day I got an email back saying that they were going to be rush shipping me another gun, and that I could keep the gun that was used for my. They made it right, and I'm tickled with their product. Hey, these two guns are great. So I have put my Posh H guns out to pasture, at least for the time being. So anyway, that's kind of where we're at. Not much else going on. I've got, like I said, I'm not going to show you. I don't have a lot to show you on the Tom Daniel. I'll show you the header. I do have that finished, except for the headers. These are This has been painted with Tester Metallizer, aluminum plate, the block transmission, the heads as well, the valve covers, Tester's Model Master flat black. The supercharger has been painted with, I believe that is Delta Ceramic Coat aluminum, and you won't find that. I think I've told you this before. You won't find that particular paint at Hobby Lobby. You will probably have to order that through the Plaid PLAID website. And the injector top is AK Interactive. There we go. And that's pretty much all I've got assembled. I've got everything painted, pretty much ready to go. I wanted to go ahead and get my body painted, and then I'll start final assembly while it. After I clear it, I'll be clearing it. I'll be shooting the Tester's Craft Acrylic Silver Metallic, and then I'll be shooting the Wet Look Clear over it, and I'll be doing at least the spraying of the Craft Acrylic on camera so you guys can see it, and I can kind of show you how. And I'll be shooting this fan cap airbrush. I want to see it, to show you how well it shoots. Man, if you open this thing all the way up, you can be through in about 10 minutes with the paint completely, and that's with no runs, no drips, and so forth. So, all right, guys, that's pretty much where I'm at. Got some new stuff. Looking forward to using these new products in the new year with new projects. That's pretty much all I've got for today. So until I talk to you again, take care of one another. God bless you and your family. Don't take any crap from anyone.